Hey Jim, Steve.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I just want to let you know we are running a little bit late, probably another 10 minutes, at maybe like around
Oh,
1:40.
that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
We're here. You just if you come around and if you don't find it, this one's got the screen knocked out of the door a little bit, and it's all open down there. Just holler. We're upstairs trying to pack up some of their personal stuff.
Okay, sounds good. We'll see you
All
soon.
right. Yeah.
Thanks. Bye. All right, guys, we have Jolie in the house today. So the reason why I want to make this video is we're going to look at another off-market property, and I want to talk more about how these people reached out. But this is another hurricane damaged property. It's flood damage, which we'll bring you through. But I want to talk about why or how we actually retrieved these people, the phone call, the lead. And basically, I talked about this in another video. We signed up with a company called Carrot, and basically what Carrot is, it's a website for both real estate investors as well as real estate agents to basically get leads through search engine optimization. The site is pretty sick in terms of what it does. You have to put work into it, but what are we, three months into it right now?
Yes.
So we're about 3 months into building this site, and a lot of the site, and I'll bring you guys to the site real quick and just show you kind of what we've ranked number one for different search criteria within a 3-month period. We're starting to get action. We're starting to get ranked number 1, number 2, number 3, first page of Google for certain keywords. And what's fantastic about this site is whether you're a real estate agent looking for listings, or you're even looking for a house for yourself, or maybe you want to flip a couple houses per year, this site is pretty phenomenal in terms of what it can do to get you guys ranked. So I will bring you guys through that site right now, and then we'll jump into this property. And look at this asshole. You're an asshole. And see if we can put a deal together. And we do intend on either signing the contract or fixing it up and flipping it. Not sure. Just depends on what kind of price tag we can get it for. So we'll see you guys over there. So for whatever reason, I completely forgot to film inside that condo. Anyway, we left it off pretty good. So basically, we were not able to actually meet with the decision makers. The decision makers are actually out of town. We met with the cousins, who basically are handling everything on their behalf, and basically they relayed all the necessary information to their cousins to make a decision on whether they would sell to us or not with the price and the offer that we presented. But anyway, I want to jump over to Carrot real quick to show you guys this incredible website. Finally, we're making traction on it. Super excited about it. So basically what search engine optimization is basically ranking for certain keywords, and you can rank pretty quickly for key terms if it's localized. So it doesn't matter if like you own a painting company, or maybe you're a plumber or an attorney, whatever it is. If you localize it saying, you know, I need an attorney in Bonita Springs, Florida, and you start to create certain pages as well as blog posts, you could probably start ranking higher and higher, maybe even first on Google searches. So let me show you the back end real quick. It's pretty simple, but basically these sites are complete for you. They're already built, and then you got to go in and just critique what's called the city site. So you can come here, you click content, and then there's city sites that are basically duplicable. So you can duplicate these, and they have systems set up where if you want to create the same terminology, so finding an attorney in Naples, Florida, you can create the same city sites already basically optimized and set up for you, and then you can change things around. And you want to change things around a little bit, but basically you just keep duplicating it for every city that you're trying to do business in. For real estate purposes, we're trying to buy real estate off market. They also have these sites for real estate agents as well. So you can rank high for sell my home in Bonita Springs, Florida, or list my home in. And they do the same thing. And it doesn't matter. You could do these sites for buying people delinquent on their real estate taxes, people that want to sell vacant land, people that want to sell their inherited property. You could rank for all those keywords in a localized area utilizing this site. Now, I will put the affiliate link below for you guys to take a look at as well, but you could actually build these sites yourself. But, why recreate the wheel? My estimation, it's cheap. It's a monthly fee, but it's pretty cheap to have this. And if I go over to the dashboard, we can see exactly what's happened over the last 3 months. It's not anything big traffic, but we've already had a handful of leads come through. We've had 3 leads come through, plus a phone call that came through that was not even tracked on this. So we can come to the dashboard. We can go down to stats. If I click all time over here, scroll down, and we can see we've had 51 organic searches. So we came up 51 times where somebody actually clicked on our site from an organic search. And it actually shows you which links that they actually searched for, and we came up on their radar and hopefully number 1. So let me go, and we're going to go to an incognito window. And I'm just going to give you an example of us ranking. So what we're going to do is something obviously we had the hurricane hit in our local area. So, we can put sell my hurricane damaged home in Bonita Springs, Florida. And then we can see if we've ranked it or not. And you can see, so we got a handful of ads. We got ad. So people pay big money for that. And then we got this guy here who's right above us. And we came in basically second on our SEO. And again, this site is only basically 90 days old. So we click on that link. And if somebody submits their information or calls us, then they're going to be able to track that through this if they submit through here. And then also I have it integrated with YouTube as well. YouTube is a fantastic way to get ranked on Google as well. And then, your YouTube videos, and you do basically the videos that you have pages for as well. And they'll eventually link to each other, so that helps for your optimization as well. And then your actual YouTube videos will start to rank higher and higher and higher. Let's try one more. We'll do another incognito window. Another one that I foresee and I've been talking about on this channel is basically stop foreclosure in Bonita Springs, Florida. I believe that we're going to see a lot of people that are going to be in distress situations that are going to need help. So I'm prepping for that right now. And we're writing a lot of content on different ways to stop foreclosure. And let's go ahead and see if we rank. So we got an ad, findhelp.org, realtor.com, foreclosure.com, and then creating real estate solutions. So foreclosure.com and realtor.com ranked higher than us. We're third. And I'm hoping to just keep getting higher and higher because we want to be number 1. But that's pretty good. We're ranking just below realtor.com and foreclosure.com for stop foreclosure in Bonita Springs, Florida. Let's go ahead and change that to Naples, Florida. See what comes up. So that's an ad. This is a law firm. They're number 1. Title company number 2. Law firm. All right, now check this out. Stop foreclosure in Naples, Florida house. Click that, and sure enough, that's our video. Hey, welcome back. My name is Steve Derry. So it just goes to show you our website hasn't even ranked, put a YouTube video ranked first page, basically fourth down on the organic search. Okay, and then number 6 down, we ranked for that as well on our website. So we're number 4 and number 6 on stop foreclosure in Naples, Florida. Maybe we can do Fort Myers, Florida, and see what happens. So that's a law firm, attorneys, law firm, and then us. So again, these are all sites that we replicated, and we just duplicate them and then we change them around somewhat, and we are ranking already first page of Google, which is great. And we're in usually the top 3, 4, 5, or 6 right now. Obviously, we want to keep ranking. And as your site grows and it becomes more of a dominant site, then you'll actually start ranking higher and higher, and eventually get to that #1 spot, which is our goal for all these search terms. And now we have other terms like, we buy houses cash in these areas. Again, we're trying to attract off-market property owners who want to sell their properties, sell them quickly. And ultimately, it's just an alternative for people to sell their properties. And if you guys are interested in trying to go after off-market properties, then take a look at that affiliate link below. It's a free webinar. Go through the webinar. It's not going to cost you anything to do that, and take a look at it. But in any time period, it's difficult when, especially in this last housing boom that we experienced, it's very difficult to compete when you have properties hit the open market and you're competing against iBuyers, other investors, other home buyers, second home buyers, vacation home buyers, short-term rental home buyers. And you have all these buyers that are competing, and it makes it difficult to get the right properties. So anyway, I wanted to bring this to your attention, and I appreciate you guys being here. Thanks a lot.